Okay, you guys, welcome back to the Creators Way podcast. I'm your host, Coach P, aka she is Pamela, a personal development specialist, creative strategist, author, and now podcaster. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, that means that your girl is doing some marketing, promotional type of material. I'm doing some testing right now. So please make sure that you guys are subscribed to the podcast, or if you are new here to the YouTube channel, just stay tuned. This is a building process, like I said. So I am coming on here because I feel right now that a lot of creatives are stepping into a new direction, meaning like you are building your digital products, you are putting your content together, you are strategizing how you want to implement it and the funnels and the back end portions on how you're going to make your money to succeed. But one thing that I think is missing right now, which is why I wanted to jump on here really quickly, unexpectedly, y'all know y'all girl be really in the moment. Once it's in my spirit, once it's in my heart, once it's in my soul, I have to present it to you because I believe that you need to be able to take actions on the things that you say you want to create. And if you are following anyone, if you are being led by anyone on social media, not just by the social media or glamorous presence of materialistic things, you need to be able to see the person in real action to know how is that person showing up to commit to the things that they said for themselves. Not just looking like it, but actually being. And I think that's really important. So it was in my heart and my spirit to jump on here really quickly to just share this with you. I want you guys to make sure that you guys are paying attention to connection. And I know this is not something that is not even really talked about in personal development or professional development or entrepreneurship. But I think all of the leaders that are stepping forward in building what needs to be built today are in this collaboration of partnership. Like, it's not just about you getting a win for whatever product and services that you are trying to offer in the market. I think when you become so strategic, so analytical about your own position, you forget who you're actually serving. And when you know who you are serving, you know that you have to show up in a way where that person feels value, where that person or company or services, whatever you're trying to sell right now, feels like they're really getting something for the money that they're investing in within your business. And the only reason why I'm saying this connection thing right now in terms of personal development, entrepreneurship, or you just in your strategy way of thinking is because that's what a real leadership come in at. That's what a real sales come in at. That's what a real change that's needed in your business and you taking off to be able to buy the things that you want to buy, have the things that you want to have. It's about being able to step out there on that ledge in terms of your leadership. This is and I hate to say it. I know a lot of people don't like, you know, AI taking over in the job market right now, which I get it, and I feel like even if it's not in a job market in terms of creating products and services, it's so surface level, it's so impersonable. Some of the content that AI is creating, because as the creative, as the director, as the person that's putting the product or service or the business plan together, you have to be able to step outside of that and look at you are the director. AI is not the director. AI is the assistant. This is why I often talk about entrepreneurship. I often talk about leadership development. I often talk about all of these things. But you have to understand that, and I want to put this in a way where it really truly connects with you. You can't fake something that is real. And the thing about it is, when you're talking about changing your life, you have to become a different type of leader. And I think the leaders that's winning right now, the creatives that are excelling, whether they're building communities and services and products and networking, and I feel like people throw out this thing networking. It's one thing to network, but it's a whole nother thing when you become the connector to this network for other people to succeed. This needs to be a part of your business strategy. It's fundamental towards you changing how you approach, how you connect with other people, not just the people that you're seeing on YouTube, not just you reaching out for a job opportunity. It's about you benefiting and connecting and just bringing all these intricate connecting parts to how you put your business together. I feel like that's important. And you know what's crazy right now in this moment? I hear someone saying like, you talking about connecting when I can't even figure out the strategy or the plan for my business. I'm still working on how to put it together. How does connecting and then trying to give that connecting could really help elevate me? And what I want to say is everybody is at a different stage in their personal or professional or career pivot type of journey. Whatever stage that you are at right now, you may have to go through some critical changes. You may have to be able to learn how to be decisive. You may have to be able to go back and forth on different paths that you want to take before you become solid in the one that you know you want to create. This is a part of the journey. Whether you have a creative or a coach or a mentor to be able to direct you in a certain perspective, you have to be solid in that decision that you're taking in creating that creative path. So some of you guys are in that early stage phase of building something that you say you want to create, and there is nothing wrong with that. But you have to understand that you have to step into that. There's no shortcut. There's no way around that. It's you becoming that leader that steps into that position. Now, for people who are, and I'm not going to say a seasoned entrepreneur or a grown professional or organizational leader, this is not about you going back and trying to reintroduce a whole new plan into your marketing, a whole new plan into your strategy. This is just about a certain intention. Because when I feel like you focus on the intention, the strategy becomes a little bit more easier. Because when you try to focus on an objective and a strategy, you can overthink yourself out of a situation. You may not even feel like it's worthy enough for you to step into that position. So try not to approach it from an objective standpoint. If you are seasonal and you have a seasoned entrepreneur or somebody that's seasonal in their product or services or whatever they're trying to put together, approach it from an intentional aspect to, and I'm not going to say to give, but I'm going to say to connect, to make impact in whatever market that you're trying to niche down and you're trying to serve in, right? So I want to get out of here because I have to do a couple of things today. Please make sure that you guys are filling out the Creatives Connect form. If you are trying to put you and your business in a different position, if you're trying to grow in a different position, and join the Creatives Connect hub. Okay, I'm going to leave that community down below because, like I said, this is about building. This is about structurally coming together with people that understand you. You don't have to spill all your business. You don't have to, I know some of you guys are holding on to what you're creating because it means that much to you and you're not ready to share it with the world. I get that, right? Connect with me. Fill out that Creators Connect form. Join the hub. This is about you stepping into a leadership so that you can connect with people that can push your business forward because it's valuable. And whether you know it or not, whatever you are trying to create for you and your family, it is valuable. And I know sometimes it's hard because you're still developing that belief in yourself. You're still developing that belief within yourself to be able to take actions on the things that you say you want to create. And I get it. I understand it. We want to hold it close to us. But we do not want to be continuing to be stagnant because we are scared to make those connections. We're scared to go out on the ledge. We're scared to fail. We're scared because it's like we're looking for normalcy. And right now in the market, you guys, it's changing. It's changing completely. We're looking for, the market is looking for people who can lead and not just say, hey, I have this degree that says I know how to lead or I can teach to lead. We're looking for people that actually implement change within their business. And even people that's reaching out to me right now, you guys, that's joining a community, we are looking for connectors. We're looking for tribe members. We're looking for people who can really accelerate. I'm not good in every area. Okay, if somebody believing in my vision and in my mission, I need somebody who can come in and strategically help or put these things together. Sometimes just being a helper towards somebody that have a vision is the best way to go. Sometimes we are all helpers in some form of capacity. There is nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you know your position, as long as you know your talent, as long as you know your service. So I want to implement that for every leader, every entrepreneur, every creative that is listening to this podcast, or you guys are seeing this on YouTube. Y'all know when it's in my spirit, I told y'all I just uploaded because I needed to get to the person that I need to get to so that you can stop being so isolated. You can stop being so, I don't know what type of stuckness you are in with this strategic type of thinking and content planning. If you keep structuring it this way, you won't never show up to create this change. All the leaders, we're not scared to connect with each other. And that's what's missing in your plan. That's what's missing in the strategy right now. So that's my only thing that I want to come on here and say really quickly before I get out of here. Your girl is running late. I'm running late a little bit, but it's okay. It's cool. Let me tell you something. We're going to get it done regardless. Regardless, we're going to get it done. Okay. So please make sure you guys are filling out that Creatives Connect form. Join the Creatives Hub down below. Okay. You guys comment, like, share. Okay. This is real. This is an authentic thing happening right now, okay? It's not no fake shit. It's not no rehearsed. It's not no scripted. This is a real life moment that you can have to join a community, to be a part of something. And even if it's not with me, I feel like a lot of people don't say, like, you don't have to join my stuff. You don't have to join my stuff. You don't have to buy my products and services. But I do think it's important for you to be able to develop some of those leadership skills, have some of that advocacy supporting you in your own beliefs, for you to be able to take actions on the things that you say you want to create. Because you're holding it sacred to your heart when it's really meant to be shared with the world. It's really meant for you to put it out there and develop. And you have to let go of some of them standards. Okay, I don't know what standards those are, but we got to let them go. Sometimes you think your way to success isn't the way to success, but God is using that to put you in a position to be successful. And a lot of people that I talk to as creatives, entrepreneurs, and growing professionals, they always tell me what they're not going to do. And I always say, well, the thing that you're not going to do, that's the thing that's going to take you in the right direction. That's the thing that's going to put you in a different position for you to be able to have the money and do whatever you want to do. Okay? Your girl over here, I'm focused on impact. I don't know, some of you guys on social media, maybe that's your focus. My goal is impact. My mission is people. Okay? So I want you to grow in that area. I want you to build in that area. And I want you to connect with other people that are fueled by the same ambitions that you have and that can show up. Okay? Until the next time we speak, y'all, I am so proud to be in this moment with you. Okay, y'all? Bye.